Has the mystery of Empress Sisi's wedding dress finally been solved? For more than 150 years, nobody could say for sure what the young empress wore when she married Emperor Franz Joseph. There were old descriptions, there was a painting, and strangely enough, part of the outfit had survived. But was it really from her wedding? That's where the mystery begins. Let's go back to 1854. Elizabeth, better known as Sisi, was just 16 when she married her cousin Emperor Franz Joseph. They were married on 24th April 1854 at the Augustinian Church in Vienna. It was a huge royal wedding, but there was no clear picture of the exact dress Sisi wore. Some descriptions said it was white with silver decoration, and we know she wore a long piece of fabric that flowed down behind the dress. Then the dress itself disappeared, but that long piece of fabric survived. Sisi's daughter Marie Valerie kept it as a family keepsake. In 1989, it was bought from her descendants and became part of a museum collection in Vienna. For years, the family had believed it was Sisi's wedding train, but there was no solid proof. Then researchers found a painting that changed the story. It was painted by Joseph Neugebauer in 1857, only 3 years after Sisi's wedding, and in the painting, Sisi is wearing a beautiful dress with a long piece of fabric flowing behind her. When researchers compared it with the real piece in the museum, they looked very similar. That was a big clue, but there was still a problem. Neugebauer wasn't one of the main court painters, so how did he know what Sisi's dress looked like? Researchers found that he had connections to people close to the imperial family, so he may have had access to the actual clothes. But then came an even better clue. An old clothing record from 1854 listed the clothes Sisi brought with her before the wedding. One dress was made from silver silk and had a silver piece at the back, but another was a white silk dress with gold and silver decoration, together with a long white piece covered in gold embroidery, and that matched the painting much better. Now the pieces started to fit. The old record matched the painting. The painting matched the piece kept in the museum, and that piece had been kept by Sisi's own family. So the museum used all this evidence to make the copy of the dress and put it together with the original piece. And for the first time, visitors could get a much better idea of what Sisi's wedding outfit may have looked like. But there is still one important problem. We cannot say with complete certainty that this was the exact dress she wore. The museum itself says the evidence is strong, but the original dress has never been found. What we do have is a real piece from 1854, a painting made just 3 years after the wedding, and a clothing record from the same year. Put those together and we get the best picture yet of what the 16-year-old Sisi may have worn when she became Empress of Austria. Her original dress is still missing, but after more than 150 years, we are finally getting very close to seeing what it looked like.